Congratulations on your decision to attend medical school. As many of us reflect upon the idea of what it takes to be a doctor, I wanted to give you a tiny perspective of what qualities are considered important for medical school admission. The following recordings impart the opinion of some of my medical fellow classmates and professors at All Saints University School of Medicine, located on the beautiful and gorgeous Caribbean island of Dominica. I hope you'll find it empowering and resourceful at the same time. Enjoy it. Dr. Murabishi, knowing your vast knowledge and experience, I would like to ask you a question. Would you please try to explain me, in your opinion, what qualities do you think a future medical student should possess?
Thank you very much. Let me say this one. Any student that aspires to be a medical student, to be a medical doctor, must show some seriousness, not only in his academics, but also in the general lifestyle. For instance, in the primary school, that person must show interest in the elementary sciences. He must love to ask questions and try to provide some answers to questions posed by the teachers. In the secondary school, he must show interest in the sciences. He must be very sound in physics, chemistry, biology, and mathematics.
Sean,
Hi, how are you?
MD5.
Yes, finally made it.
Congratulations.
Finally made it, yay.
Well, Sean, now that you have gained experience, I wanted to ask you if you could tell us what qualities should a future medical student possess?
The future medical students. Well, as I told you, student nowadays is so diverse. But the most three important factors will be is actually have time, spirit, and dedication. So without dedication, you will have nowhere to go, because medicine is it has so much to do. So I think those things will be most important. Due to the time you have to use, the time you have to put in, the sacrifices you make. So believe me, when you start doing your medicine as your basic science, you will sacrifice a lot. You will spend your time a lot. You have to read books, it's literally that thick. I don't try to scare you, but what I'm trying to say is that so long you have dedication and spirit to do it, you will make it. And if you accomplish that, you're proving something big. You're proving that you are more than a student, but also an upper class student, and something more than a student. So for you guys, good luck.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Dr. Prasha, you have been our professor and your opinion matters to us. And for all the other students that would like to go to medical school, we wanted to make this video to ask your opinion into what qualities do you consider a future medical student should possess?
I think ideal medical student should be devoted to his studies. He should be focused on his work. He should be obedient to his mentors and also to his peers. I think he should have a probing, inquisitive mind, always asking questions, and interested in learning new things, which is very vital to his studies.
Yes.
And so basically, it's a lot of hard work. But as they say here in Dominica, all work and no play makes a dull child. Meaning he should be able to be relaxed as well, so that he won't be he won't be overwhelmed with the studies. So that's my opinion.
Okay. Thank you so much. Matthew, I would like to know your opinion on what qualities should a future medical student possess?
Well, in my own opinion, I think a future medical doctor should possess tenacity, idealism, and equality. This shows that a future medical student should have a team to make a goal in life. The other point of view is a future medical doctor should possess empathy, which deals with cool and calmness. Future medical doctor, in other variant, should as well possess equality, which is tendency generous in order to be able to assist all and every good quality that are seen in every human being should be seen with a future medical doctor. Because once anybody is called, this is a medical doctor, a good quality is expected from such person. And a future medical doctor should also have the brain to respond to emergency. Calmness, as I have said earlier on, in the state of impassibility. When there is emergency, you don't have to help. You have to learn how to control yourself. You don't have to allow case 1 to affect case 2. That's why you have to be empathic, but you don't have to make it in a way that have to affect other cases. Well, every good qualities in life, how to be a future medical doctor, it all starts from the scratch. Right from the high school, from the university level, you have to be very serious, hardworking, always run after a particular goals. That yes, I must achieve this. So with that, if you have all that in your mind, I think this can
Okay. All right. Thank you for your input.
You're welcome.
Hi. You have reached MD5, and since last semester you were topping our class. I wanted to congratulate you first, but also ask an advice. And tell me, if you would, in your opinion, what quality should a future medical student possess?
Well, I'd like to say a few things. The first being that a future medical student should have a sense of responsibility. This gives you a sense of dedication to your work and to everything you do, because even the Bible says that whatever your hand finds to do, you do it with the whole of your heart. So a future medical doctor should have a sense of dedication and motivation to your work. And also, a future medical student should be humble, because it helps you. No person is an island on their own. So you have this great idea, you learn to share it with other people, you learn to humble yourself, to accept your errors even when you make them. Because yes, we know the spouse, we want to be professional, we have the book and everything, but only you might not be able to make the right decision. So you learn to humble yourself. Even you humble yourself before your superiors and even to your juniors, because you cannot predict the slightest thing that can save you in your profession. So you learn to humble yourself. And also, a future medical student, a medical doctor, should be compassionate and have this empathy. It helps you to be compassionate, to feel with your patient, to understand what they are going through. And this helps you to go an extra mile, even when the call of duty, like even when you are tired and you feel like you don't want to go, but it still helps you to go on, to be kind to them, to be generous, even when they have a bad attitude and you don't even think you want to do what you still have this empathy. You put yourself in their position, and then you want to press forward. You just zero your mind at any bad attitude or whatever they have put forth to you, but you just have this compassion for the humanity. So I think those are just a few things.
Thank you, Brad.
Francis.
Yeah, good morning,
Hi.
Yeah.
What qualities should a future medical student possess in your opinion?
Well, I believe a future medical student should have a lot of qualities, actually. Basically, I normally take a medical student as a role model. They should be a role model to other people. The way you conduct themselves, the way you act. You must be so direct with the way you act and let people learn from you one way or the other. Understand? In society, we have, I think, governing the medical students, governing the marriage professional. So you have to be professional. The way you do, with the way you handle situations, people must see that, oh my gosh, he's a medical student. Then the other thing that I see in a medical student concerning academics is that you must be at your best always. Because you're carrying two things, the name of your school and your own name. You understand? So a student growing, if I am a medical professional and you are in my hospital doing something, I'm not going to see you sometimes, I'm going to be seeing you in your school. So the way you do makes me believe, oh my gosh, the school you are from is very, very good. So then, with the way you address situations, you must be very, very direct. In the sense that, when you are being asked to do something, put in your best, do it as you really want to do it, and let them see the best from you. Then the third thing is try to build trust in everything you do, because it goes straight to your patients, it goes straight into your family life, it goes straight into your professional. You understand? So in everything you do, just give it all you can and hope for the best in the future.
Well, thank you for your input. Femi, you are completing your pre-med program?
Yeah,
And
yes.
yes, that's good. Congratulations. Soon you'll be going into MD1, but you've already been exposed to a lot of the medical material. And in your opinion, would you please tell me what qualities should a future medical student possess?
They possess a lot. The number one thing they possess is life. You understand? They possess life. They value life. When you want to become a medical doctor, definitely you have to value life. That's being alive. You have to know that what you are dealing with is life, and you are dealing with many people's association anywhere you find yourself. You are dealing with different kind of human beings. So one thing, if you want to become a medical doctor in the future, know one thing, that you are dealing with life.
Very true.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Ben.
You're welcome.
Hi, Vivi. You are in MD5.
Hi.
Hi. I would like to know your sincere opinion on what qualities should a future medical student possess.
Well, a future medical student or a doctor, because we're medical students.
Well, hopefully most of them will become doctors.
Okay. Well, a future medical student should get used to studying, because there's a lot of information to take in such a short period of time that the only way you could actually get that information stuck in your head is consistency. That means, forming a consistent habit of studying from time to time, and being observant, paying attention to the little details and information that people may take for granted. That's what actually I think makes a good medical student. And when you come up to the clinicals and clinical rotations and hospital sessions and stuff like that, it's really important that you're very observant. You don't pay attention, you don't take anything for granted. If the patient complains about it, you write it down. You pay utmost attention and pay attention to the little details. Just be observant, of the little things that people would ordinarily, not take seriously. And I think that's the key to actually being a good doctor, paying attention.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
When that person gains admission to the university to study medicine, he must be serious right from the start. So he must be sound in anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, and the pathological sciences. He must not show preference to what, say, oh, maybe I love physiology, I hate anatomy. He must have that basic knowledge of each of them. Okay. He doesn't have to be a genius to be a medical doctor, but he must have the ability to cope with stress and to study for a long time, okay, so that he will have the basic knowledge in each of the medical courses. Apart from the studies, he must also prove himself in the way he behaves in the society. Anyone aspiring to be a doctor must have a caring heart for people, because we are going to treat patients in the future and will not be harsh on them. So medical students must show compassion and love and caring heart for people in the society and anywhere he finds himself. And not only that, the way he dresses, where he goes, what he eats should portray that this is a medical student. For instance, anyone that is eating junks is becoming obese. So what are you going to tell obese patients? Because that is one thing. Or somebody that is going to parties and get drunk, people will be wondering, is this a medical student? Are you going to treat me in the future? So you must know how to behave yourself. So I think all these things matter, not only the academics part only.
Sure.
So that's what I have to say.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Burkish.
Thank you.
I like a quote by Harvey Cushing, who once said, "A physician is obligated to consider more than a diseased organ, more even than the whole man. He must view the man in his world." I'm sure you realize by now that becoming a doctor is a tough decision, but I can assure you, it is a rewarding one. Do not give up. You will make it. Thanks for watching.